దేశాభివృద్ధి కోసం దార్శనికత ఉన్న నాయకులతో కలిసి పనిచేసేందుకు సిద్ధమని తెలుగుదేశం అధినేత చంద్రబాబు స్పష్టం చేశారు. ప్రత్యేక హోదా వంటి అంశాలతోనే నాడు మోదీతో విభేదించామని స్పష్టం చేశారు. టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ట్రాన్స్ఫర్మేషన్, ద నీడ్ టు కీప్ ఫైటింగ్ అనే అంశంపై రిపబ్లిక్ టీవీ చర్చా వేదికలో చంద్రబాబు వర్చువల్గా పాల్గొన్నారు. దేశ ఆర్థిక వ్యవస్థ, విజన్ 2047, ప్రభుత్వ విధానాలు, పేదరిక నిర్మూలన వంటి అంశాలపై అభిప్రాయాలు పంచుకున్నారు.
My dream is for this country, we must be number 1 or 2 economy at the time of 100 years independence. This is where we have to prepare vision.
Mr. Naidu, is in sync what the Prime Minister has been talking about, and perhaps one of those few political parties outside the NDA fold today is basically talking about the 2047 vision. What are we to really make of it? Chandrababu Naidu is essentially now thinking of coming back to the NDA fold. Is that what we are looking at?
No, what I am saying, always you are talking about politics. We are having different political parties. But at the same time, those who are having vision will have same approach, same visualization. What is wrong? PM is thinking in that direction. Why can't I also contribute? Politics is one, development is another. Country is permanent. For that, everybody has to dream, has to work to make India as number 1. That is my goal.
Naidu, correct me if I'm wrong, but you completely endorse the vision that the Prime Minister has for the country. Is that the right assessment?
Yes, I entirely agree with Prime Minister, his vision. I will associate my state, my people, Telugu people, to achieve that vision, to take forward.
Mr. Naidu, you've traveled extensively, and that is the reason why a lot of these ideas that you implemented back in Hyderabad. Today, when you travel outside, and if you juxtapose this, the days that you used to travel back in the 90s, how is it that the world is viewing right now as far as India is concerned, India's growth is concerned?
Present Prime Minister Narendra Modi has gone all over the world. He promoted India. The world has recognized India's strength now. Networking is important. That networking, that goodwill has been created by Prime Minister. Really, we are thankful to him on behalf as a citizen of this great country. There is no second thought in that.
I want to ask you, what is it that you would like to tell the opposition? Because there was a point in time that you were also trying to stitch non-BJP parties together. But today it seems your thought process is very different than the opposition, because the opposition says completely different.
No, at that time also, I never opposed on his policies. I opposed only special status, all these things. We had a sentiment after bifurcation. That was my issue.
In fact, you had spoken about it back in 1999, that there is a need for digital India. When you hear this kind of comments coming in from the opposition leaders, what is it that you would like to tell them?
No, all these people at that time also criticized me. I spoke about Vision 2020. They blamed me, I am 420. I am telling you, I took that blame also at that time. Today, that Vision 2020 has become a reality in Hyderabad.
So what is it that they are calling you now?
I am asking all of you to prepare Vision 2047.
Even when we were growing up, in our growing up years, when we saw those front page pictures of Chandrababu Naidu walking with that laptop, and what is it your counterparts were actually telling you? What did they call you?
At that time, everybody told me, heckled me. Here is a man, he wants cell phone, no food, like that.
When you envisioned this entire Hyderabad concept, you had to pay a political price for it at some point in time, because at that point in time, everyone thought a chief minister can only be populist in nature. This debate is once again back. The Prime Minister says that in today's time, you can't have the Revdi culture. You were against it at that point in time too. You said the populist schemes do not work, but at some point in time, you had to reverse that. So where do you stand on that front? Because this culture of freebies.
No, what I am saying, two aspects here. One is wealth creation. Without wealth creation, you cannot distribute wealth, or you can give freebies. Give welfare and also handhold them for eradication of poverty. I am not against freebies. While doing all these things, we have to eradicate poverty permanently. Then only sustainable economy, and also people will have respect to live.
Do you really regret leaving the NDA fold, or you would say that you were misled at that point in time? Because you personally seem to have a lot of liking for the Prime Minister.
I am not for power. Even Vajpayee period at that time, he offered me 7 to 8 ministers. I never accepted all these things, but I will work with you for the development of the nation. There is a development, I want to associate with that and move forward.
So for the development of the nation, are you willing to join hands?
No, all hypothetical questions I don't want to answer now. This is not the forum.
Sometimes it feels that there is almost a very similar match with the manifestos of your party and the Bharatiya Janata Party. So you are basically looking for working for the nation, and why not really come back to power and perhaps be with the Bharatiya Janata Party, because you've done that in the Port Blair municipal councils also. At that point in time, people asked what is changing. You've done it once more. Are you open to the idea? Elections around the corner, Pawan Kalyan being the other factor. Are you open to joining hands once again?
Wherever it is needed for the country, I'm always working for that.
So on that note, I can safely say, Chandrababu Naidu, you're not averse to any developments taking place, at least from the NDA alliance point of view.
No, what I'm saying, all these things, it is a matter of time.
You have openly endorsed the Prime Minister. You have openly endorsed the 2047 vision. To be fair to you, you are a visionary leader. And today, India needs visionary leader. We have one. There's no harm if we have one more visionary leader joining hands.
No, what I'm saying, what all PM is visualizing, I totally endorse it. And also, I wanted to support totally. Country is important compared to politics, I'm telling you.